you look at the education now that we have, and we have an education of school kids that looks like is being run by 17-year-olds. And it's pretty much that because of the fact of the energy that we're at. Because of the fact that when the Power Age was getting towards the end of its stage, the next section of consciousness was knowing what is right or wrong. And they knew at that point that it was wrong to not educate people. So that's why education started around that point, for more people to have it. And at this point, they would start it very strict because their love for it got less, or was very low at the start, and it got more and more love for it each day. But it started off really slow because of how the consciousness of the Mayan calendar works. That is why education worked that way. The next one, of course, is shelter. And I mean, you pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for your house and a lot of money to maintain it. So that is how that works. Now, let's take a look at those sections, those 5 sections over again, in an area where the love frequency is 60, 65%, 55, 70%, in that area there. First of all, the food, you're going to share food with other people if you have a love. And if the love feeling is there, the food will be shared amongst other people. Clothing, we will obviously have technology that will design and create clothes for us. We'll still need some humans to do it. But we will use clothing for what we need. But at the same point, we are restricted to clothes in a sense that it seems to me that we will find a love of being naked. And it will not take long before being naked on your everyday life will be normal. Obviously, if you live where there's a snowstorm and you're outside, you're going to need clothes to stop hypothermia. But when the temperature is fine, there's going to be a lot more people being naked in that sense. So there's not going to be as much of a need for clothing. Clothing will be a need for survival like it was back in the caveman days. Healthcare, well, it seems if we have a positive life towards healthcare, we will find out all about these diseases because we'll have a love to find it out and we'll learn more. But not only that, the big reason for these diseases is negative thinking. And as we move into positive thinking, these diseases are just going to be going away naturally in time because of the positive energy. That's why we're having the largest amount of disease ever, and we're still going to get better over the next few years because, quite frankly, the rate of negative people to positive is quite high right now. Now, there's a pretty good chance that when we move into healthcare in the future, we will be in a positive vibe. So it is not far-fetched that we create robots that can do brain surgery better than the top surgeon can do now because of how powerful our technology can get. There will be people that will, like doctors, that will help this world. And doctors are going to know more, and they're going to be able to do a lot more because doctors have been working in a negative entity. They will be working in a positive entity. And the love of doing these doctoral things, of healing people, is going to be the gratification of seeing the smile on people's faces, getting the hugs, hearing the I love yous, hearing thank you very much. This is the gratification that is going to be the mindset of the majority of peoples because of the energy frequency. With shelter, what we will probably see with that is people working together to create homes for other people. There's going to be people out there that will work in making sure people get fed. There are people out there making sure people are clothed. People out there who will work in healthcare. People out there that will help educate people. People out there that will provide shelter for people. And of course there's much more than that. But I have faith myself that the way the gods are working as far as bringing children here, that the balance of people that we have, the balance of the children that come onto this planet, will work in more of a positive light. It really truly looks like a golden age amongst that sense. The only thing I can say is it's going to be like a roller coaster of speed as far as these feelings are concerned and as far as what you're noticing in evolution. And shifting towards this energy, the ones who do it first are at a huge advantage in the sense that these are the people that learn it early. There's going to be people in 2009 and 2010, maybe even 2011, I don't know when, but the late bloomers of this conscious level are going to start to realize the differences of right and wrong, and then they're going to start to realize themselves as creators. And the energy level for them is really low. So it could be possible too that the energies that we use could in fact make it worse for the negative entities. What this means is there's going to be a few people, I'm not going to say one because it's going to be a lot more than one, but I'm talking hundreds and thousands of people on this planet who will have a lot of power in creation because their energies will be so strong. They will have enough energies to give any energies to anyone they want. That's how powerful the energy level will probably get. So with that being stated, the ones who have that high energy are the ones that do this stuff early. So if you are deciding now in November or December of 2008, or even January, whatever, that you want to be a creator and you want to know yourself as a conscious co-creator, if you're doing this now and you can seriously say you love yourself, you have a high level of energy on the positive side, then you're most likely going to be a powerful creator. So with that being stated, if you know you can be a powerful one, it will truly be a chance for you to do something glorious in this world, and that is create the world in which you desire.